This is group stage number 5, and this should be a good one, as today we have Miami and St. Louis. Miami at 3-0-1 and St. Louis at 2-1-1. Welcome everybody to group stage 5 of 6. And then this Saturday we will have group stage 6 of 6 and set the playoffs. That'll be a neutral site. So we're ready to go here. And we're going to take a look at all the matchups today and what they mean. So first of all, we have Baltimore and Atlanta. Baltimore is 3-1. Atlanta, oh, I was in the wrong one. Atlanta is 1-3. Now, the biggest thing with Baltimore is they're tied with Chicago, and Atlanta at 1-3. They need a win. If Atlanta loses, they're done. 3-3 is the worst Chicago and Baltimore can go. So Baltimore and Chicago. Chicago is 3-1. Minnesota's 1-3. So if Chicago and Baltimore win today, they clinch. Carolina's 2-2. Well, the Rams are 2-1-1. If the Rams lose and Carolina wins, then Carolina would take the lead in the division. If the Rams lose and Carolina ties, Carolina would still have the lead because they beat St. Louis in the last game they had. The Steelers, this is a big one. They're 2-1-1 against Cincinnati, who's 1-1-2. Cincinnati is out looking in. The New Orleans Saints are red hot at 1-3. They really had a huge win against the Steelers, but they play San Francisco, who's 2-1-1. Taking a look at this, New Orleans, if they go 2-3, can go to third place. Cincinnati might be in trouble. If they finish 2-2, that could be trouble. Green Bay and Denver. The reason why we don't have this game is Green Bay is 3-1. Denver is 1-3. If Denver loses or ties, they're done. If Philadelphia or Denver lose and tie, they're done. Philadelphia has Baltimore. So Baltimore ties. If Baltimore and Green Bay, a win or a tie, and they both clinch in that division. San Diego and Jacksonville. Jacksonville won their last one. San Diego's 2-2. Jacksonville is 1-3, but they won their last game. San Diego leads the Jets on total points, plus 6-2. And since it is right there, no head-to-head yet. I think they didn't tie. The New York Jets did it. No, they played both, and they both won a game. So it's going to go to total points on that one. Oakland and San Diego. Oakland is 2-2. And Kansas City won their last game. So we got to see on that one as Dallas is 3-1 and Cleveland is 2-2. It should be big there, trying to get in. How about Detroit and New England? You take a look at that matchup. Detroit is 1-2-1, and they got to be worried because New England went 1-2-1. If Seattle wins, they're in. They can only go 4-2, and there's a tie. Seattle is playing Buffalo, so if they win, Buffalo will go 2-3, and meaning that Seattle will clinch. The worst they could do is 4-2, and the best anybody else could do will be 3-2-1. Detroit and New England, the losers probably out of that game, and that's in New England. Tampa Bay and Washington, a crazy sort of division there. Tampa Bay didn't look good. They don't have a great quarterback. But Arizona and Tampa Bay are still 2-2. Washington is 2-1-1. A win here and they really solidify themselves for the next round. A loss, they'll be 2-2-1, and they'll be behind either Tampa Bay or Arizona. But Tampa Bay, actually, if Washington loses, then Tampa Bay will go 3-2 and vault to at least first place. Where Arizona has a 1-0 record against Tampa Bay, they play the New York Giants. And then this game, Miami and St. Louis. If Miami wins this game, they will go 4-0-1 and be in the playoffs, because the best that can happen is 4-1-1, and that means that St. Louis would be 2-2-1 with a loss, and Carolina, even though they'd be 3-2, Miami would clinch it all. So very big games today. These games mean a ton today. And we're about ready to go, and there you see the standings here. You can see that the Steelers at home have not done well, but for everybody this is big. We're about ready to go to today's game. Remember, Miami and St. Louis tied at 30 the last time they played. A lot of offense for both these teams. They're 3-4 when it comes to the best quarterbacks in the country. It's Warner against Dan Marino. Maybe not the best Dan Marino, but it certainly is up there. He's a hot rookie now. As you can see, Miami 3-0-1, St. Louis is 2-1-1. Here's the toss, and let's see who's going to receive. And if St. Louis won the toss, they're going to defer. Miami will receive, so Wilkins will kick to Fulton Walker. We're ready to go, and we're going to be underway. And Wilkins will kick it deep. Walker at the 12-yard line. Walker's got some space. Up to the 29 and a first down. So here we go. The teams so far. Miami, the schedule. They beat Carolina. They tied St. Louis 30-30. They beat Houston by a single point coming back, which was really a crazy game. They beat Carolina 27-7. For St. Louis, they beat Houston big. They tied Miami. They lost by a point, giving up 22 straight to Carolina, and then they took care of business against Houston. You take a look at the offensive statistics. Kurt Warner is 90 of 150 in 4 games. He has 12 touchdowns and 1 pick. Dan Marino has 8 touchdowns and no interceptions and 864 yards. This has been about as good as you can get. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Let's see what Marino does. They give it to Franklin. Franklin's going to run wide, and DeMarco Farr gets nothing. With a big stop, it'll be second and 10 from the 29-yard line. They give it to Woody Bennett. Bennett going to the right side. Bennett, he goes out of bounds. They ran twice in the first 2 plays, and now Marino, third down. They got a good running game, but they're not doing it today. Jenkins on the blitz. Marino to throw. They hand it to Franklin, and Franklin gets nothing. They don't even throw a pass. Kansas City a 7-0 lead over Oakland. Early, and Reggie Roby will kick. Azahir Hakeem. 3 runs, and that's it. High and deep. Hakeem at his own 33. And out of bounds, he lifts up. Lost a yard. Only a 37-yard punt. Kurt Warner will take over. Marshall Faulk is in the back. Bruce Holt and Pro, the wide receivers. And Ronald Williams will be the tight end. First and 10. And the 32, they give it to Marshall Faulk. Going straight ahead, only gets a yard. It'll be second and 9. Second and 9 from the 33. We haven't had a pass yet. Warner, and he's going to run to fullback Holcomb, and he only gets a yard. It'll be third and 8. Nobody's passed the ball yet. Third and 8 from the 34. They throw to Isaac Bruce, and nothing, and they got to kick it back to Miami. Minnesota 3-0 lead. We told you A loss or a tie, and they're done. So Rick Tootin will kick to Mark Clayton. And Tootin will kick. It's in the area. It'll be deep. Clayton at his own 25. And here's Mark Clayton. Clayton on the run. He's over his 30. Here comes Mark Clayton over the 40-yard line. Mark Clayton is out to St. Louis 49. He gets 26 on the return. First down and 10 from Marino. From the 49 of St. Louis. Marino, they give it to Franklin. And Franklin gets about a yard, 2nd and 9. One pass all day. Brown, a 12-yard pass from Newton. They lead Houston 7-0. This will be 2nd and 9. From the 48, Marino gives it to Bennett. Bennett to the side. Bennett will get 4. It'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Dolphins from St. Louis's 44. Marino's looking. He's going to throw to Bruce Hardy, and it's incomplete. And both quarterbacks are 0 for 1. And now they're going to punt it away, but they're going to try and aim it and pin St. Louis deep. Roby will kick, and St. Louis is just going to wait for the fake. And he has plenty of time. They're going to try and pin it. And the Rams are going to let this thing go at the 3-yard line. St. Louis at their own 3. It has been 3 punts. I'm not sure we've even got a first down here. And right now, no first downs. It's 43 to -1. No, it's 6-2 in yards. It is 6-2 in yards. And Bennett has a reception. It'll be first down and 10 from their own 3. They give it to Robert Holcomb. Holcomb will go right up the middle, and he gets a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Both teams played to a 30-30 tie the last time they played, which means the winner is going to hold the tiebreaker. 2nd and 9 from the 4. They give to Marshall Falk. He goes straight ahead, and he gains 8. It'll be 3rd and 1. Dallas a 7-0 lead over Cleveland. Dallas trying to go 4-1, and Detroit is up on New England. Both those teams are 1-2-1. And if New England loses, they'll be out of a shot. 3rd and a yard from the 12. And here they go. They give to Marshall Falk. And he goes through, and he gets in the clear. And he gets 11 and a first down for St. Louis. First down for St. Louis. San Francisco a 7-0 lead. Cribbs a 1-yard run, and Wersching nailed it. So the 49ers at 2-1-1. Against St. Louis, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 23. Warner to fake the Falk. They're going to give it to Torrey Holt on the end around. Here's Torrey Holt. He gets nothing there. Baumhauer. They lose two. He fumbles the football, and Kurt Warner will fall on it. It'll be 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 from the 21. They give to Marshall Falk. There's a flag on the play. Falk will get up there quickly, a gain of 16. Let's see what it is.
Offense.
And that's why he got 16 yards. He's a good runner. He got 16 because of the holding. It'll be 2nd and 22. The Redskins at 2-1-1. They lead 7-0. Mark Rippon. A good touchdown pass there. 2nd and 22 from their own 11. For St. Louis. There's pressure by Warner. He's looking, and it gets to him, and he's going to throw it away. It'll be 3rd and 22.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag, though. Was it intentional grounding? Yes, it was. I don't think he was out. This is the pros. And where is the marker? And it is close. Where will it be a call? He's in the end zone. It's a safety. And it's 2-0 Miami. He was in the end zone, and they call it in the end zone. And Miami has a 2-0 lead. Oh, wow. I mean, right now, that's a big one. That is an absolute big one. So it'll be big, as it'll be a safety here. It's 2-0. Taking a look. Hey, Al, Red Sox fan, good to see you. Game 5 of 6. And whenever Pro Strategy Football comes out, I'm going to try my 1,610 team single elimination tournament. I got the teams all set up, and all they got to do is just play the game. So here we go. It's going to be 2-0 here, and Wilkins will kick to Fulton Walker. Walker at the 21. Here's Walker. He's got some speed. He can fly. He's up to the 43 and a first down. So Miami hits a 2-run home run, and they're up 2-0. First and 10 at their own 43. The blitz is on. They give to David Overstreet, and he gets nothing there, and he loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Carolina 7, Houston 3. Bullock a 28-yard field goal. Houston trying to play spoiler to Carolina. That is a very big game when it concerns this division. It'll be 2nd and long from the 42. And they're going to throw Marino. He's running out of the pocket. He's looking. He's going to just run it. And he's going to get only 1 yard. It'll be 3rd and 10. Kansas City is all over Oakland. 2 defensive scores. They had a 58-yard interception return for a touchdown and a fumble in the end zone recovered in the touchdown. So Kansas City with 2 defensive scores, 14-0. And New England is doing what New England does against Detroit. It's 14-3 in a game that was tied earlier. 3rd and long from the 43. Let's see if Marino's gonna screen it to Dario Harris. He's got it. Down to the 40. He's over mid, up to the 40 over midfield. And down to the 41 of St. Louis. 16. We need a 10. And a first down for Miami. Oh my goodness. Green Bay has a field goal early, not a 53-50 crazy game. Willie Gault, a 96-yard kickoff return. 10-7, Minnesota leads Chicago. Boy, that was a blow to Minnesota. They need 2 wins and some help. Philadelphia leading Baltimore 7-0. Philadelphia needs to win. Baltimore clinches, and Washington is big up 10-0. So here we go. It'll be 1st and 10 from St. Louis 41.
Offense.
And the timeout. As we're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep it here. Miami early on. 3 plays, 16 yards. The screen pass was big. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 41. Marino gives it to Franklin, and he gets near the sideline. He's only going to get 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Scobie a 22-yard field goal. They're fighting San Diego for their lives. And Baltimore has tied it up. Jimmy Orr, 80 yards from Earl Morrall. Morrall's been incredible so far. It'll be 2nd and 9 from St. Louis's 40. They're going to throw to Joe Rose, and he's going to jump, and he can't get it. It'll be 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9. It is a run-em-bang-em game for Miami. Not used to that with Marino. He throws to Doper, and it's deflected by Light. It's incomplete. They're going to try and pin St. Louis back. Last time they did it, they got a safety out of it. And let's see what they do. Roby's going to kick it away. Will he get it close? He's going to try and drop it. It's down at the 5. So Miami again. It's 2-0 here. Under 2 minutes, a minute 59 to go. You turn on this game, you'd think it was the Losers League playing like the 07 Miami and 07 St. Louis, but no, these are 2 of the better ones. They run Justin Watson. He makes the first man miss, and here he goes. Justin Watson over the 10. He stiff arms a guy at the 20. He's up to the 31 and a first down.
First down.
A big first down for St. Louis. And that was big. Dallas. Dan Reeves, a 6-yard pass from Meredith. It's 14-0, and New Orleans kicks a field goal, making it 7-3. They need to win to keep their hopes alive. If they lose, they're done. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. Warner to throw, and he's going to throw to Torrey Holt. He got at the 35. Holt up to the 42, a gain of 11 and a first down.
First down.
Here come the Rams. Baltimore leads Atlanta 7-0. If Atlanta loses, they're done. Baltimore looking to clinch. 41 seconds to go. First down and 10 from their own 42. They're going to throw to Isaac Bruce. He can't get it. It'll be 2nd and 10. It's the most confusing day right now because everybody's still in it, but you're going to see people knocked out of it today. 2nd and 10 from their 42. And the snap, Warner to throw. He's looking for Marshall Faulk, and he completes it to Marshall Faulk, and he gets 20 yards and a first down. St. Louis got 20 yards, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Arizona scores deep against the Giants. That's going to be a shocker. But at the end of 1 quarter of play, this game, this is starting to pick up. Miami 2, St. Louis nothing. Really quickly, Tennessee is 3-1. The Jets are 2-2. If the Jets beat Tennessee, that whole division's going to be one big cluster. Miami is leading St. Louis again 2-0. Some scoreless games. As we can see, actually, Green Bay still leading Denver. That's tough for Denver. Carolina's first and goal at the Carolina 9. Houston is first and goal at the Carolina 9. Down 7-3. The Steelers, Cincinnati is 4th and 1 at their own 10-yard line at Riverfront Stadium. The Steelers are 2-1-1, and they need a win there. Cincinnati is 1-0 and 1-1-2. They have 2 ties. So if they get a 3rd tie, that whole thing's going to be a mess. But here comes St. Louis. It's going to be 1st and 10 at Miami's 38-yard line. Begin the second quarter. Double coverage on Bruce. They're going to give it to Justin Watson. He goes off the right side. He gains 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Houston has a 10-7 lead over Carolina. Oh, that's very big. If St. Louis were to lose this game. Hey, who would have thunk it? Al Red Sox fan, I want to say this. There were 3 completed passes. 3 in the first quarter. I mean, this is the type of game where they'll get 3 completed passes on 1 play. So it'll be 2nd and 5 from Miami's 33. Warner's going to throw. Warner under pressure. Here comes Warner. He looks down the field. And he's going to throw it as hard as he can. And almost intercepted by Judson. But it is Falk has it at the 20. And Marshall Falk a first down. They needed 5 and he got 19. William Judson trying to get in front, but Marshall Falk got it. Donald Driver, an 8-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers. Crosby misses the kick. It's 9-0 Green Bay there in Denver. So it'll be 1st and 10 from Miami's 14. St. Louis wants to get a lead here. Warner to throw. He's going to throw to Marshall Falk. Falk's got it at the 9-yard line. They break free. Here's Marshall Falk. He scores! And St. Louis has scored and made it 6-2. Kurt Warner finally throwing the football. Oh, that is so big. The Rams 6-2. Now here's Jeff Wilkins. He's hitting a 93%. It is happening as well. And St. Louis, a 7-2 lead. Oh, that is so big for the Rams. Miami hasn't done too much today, and Wilkins will kick to Fulton Walker. And it is deep, and Walker on his own goal line. Let's see what they do. He gets 24. Got to midfield or so, and then they haven't been able to go since then. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 24. They're going to throw to Tony Nathan, and it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Marino starting to throw the ball a little bit more. 2nd and 10 from the 24. They run to Woody Bennett. Bennett gets 7. It'll be 3rd and 3. That was a big run. Cincinnati's bar 3-0 over the Steelers. Very big there. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 3 from the 31. Marino to throw. Marino's going to throw to Duper, and it's a little low, and Duper can't get it, and now they're going to kick. Just a minute off the clock, and Reggie Roby's going to have to punt to Tony Horn. Horn has it on his own 26, and he gets 4. Here come the Rams. Kansas City has 3 defensive touchdowns. They have 3 defensive touchdowns against Oakland. They had a 58-yard interception return. They recovered a fumble in the end zone, and Kansas City has a 10-yard interception return. The Kansas City Chiefs are 0-3. They won big last week, and they're winning big now. They could go 2-3. Will it be enough, though, for them? 1st and 10 for St. Louis. I don't think I've ever seen that. And Hodgins at the 28. He'll stumble a little bit. He goes down, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. So one thing I want to say is, Al Red Sox fan, take a look at my Tecmo Super Bowl ending from last night. The greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Greatest ending I've ever had, ever, in any game. I'll never forget that one. But it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 34.
Timeout, offense.
A timeout by St. Louis. And we're going to keep it here. Only a 30-second quick timeout. St. Louis driving the ball down the field. It's 2nd and 6 from the 34. Warner, he's going to go back to throw. He's looking. And he's going to throw to Isaac Bruce, and it's going to be broken up. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 from the 34. They're going to throw to Torrey Holt. It's in a crowd there, and it is off the hands near Blackwood, and it is going to be incomplete. 4th down. Denver scores. Wes Welker, a 7-yard pass from Manning. This isn't the 30-30 game that we had before. Tootin will kick. It is deep. And a long punt. Clayton at the 10. Clayton will get a few yards. He gets 8. And he'll be up to the 18-yard line. Miami is now deep. Tony Nathan from Alabama is running back. Duper Moore and Duriel Harris, the wide receivers. Dan Johnson is the tight end. And Miami 11:09 to go. 1st and 10 from their own 18. They give to Tony Nathan. Play action, though. He's looking deep to Duper, and it's incomplete. Guess he felt he had to do that. It'll be 2nd and 10. Their own 18. Marino to throw. He's going to draw it to Bennett. Bennett gets through the line. Bennett goes to the second level. Here comes Bennett. He gets 10. Is it enough?
First down.
Is it enough? It is. It's a 1st down for Miami. 1st down and 10 for Miami from their own 28. They fake, they pass, they throw it deep to Duper, and it is got it at the 38. He goes to the outside to the 20, to the 15, 10. Jenkins dives, he can't do it. Touchdown! 72 yards! 72 yards! Marino to Mark Duper. Only his 2nd completion of the day, and Marino is 2 for 8 with a touchdown. And it is 8-7. Von Sharman, the extra point. And
good.
It is up, and it is good. It is now 9-7 Miami over St. Louis. Oh, you can't believe that. That's incredible. 78 yards. And Von Schaman will kick the Horn, and Carpenter. Horn at the 5. Out of bounds. Gets up to the 31. 78 yards. By Dan Marino has silenced this crowd. 1st and 10 from the 31. The snap, they give it to Falk. He goes to the outside, goes to the corner, only gets 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Washington all over Tampa Bay, 17-0. Looking good there. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 33. Warner to throw. He's going to fake to Hodgins. Gives it to Bruce. He's going to go around the end. And he only gets 3 there. It'll be 3rd and 5. Ernest Drone with the stop. San Diego. Floyd a 5-yard pass from Rivers. New England gets a safety. It's 16-3 there. They're all over Detroit. They're keeping their season alive. And Baltimore or a 59-yard pass, or is an 80-yard touchdown pass today, and he has a 59-yard touchdown pass today. We'll talk about a ton of yards. 3rd and 5 from the 36. A.J. Dewey is blitzing. They throw to Holt, and it's tipped away, 4th and 5, and now they got a kick. Rick Tootin will come in to Mark Clayton, high and deep. Clayton to the 18, nowhere. And Clayton goes between 2 defenders, and here he goes. There comes Mark Clayton, only an 8-yard gain. Up to the 26. Rick Tootin, you remember, is from Tecmo Super Bowl. He punted for the Buffalo Bills. It'll be 1st and 10. Our own 26, they toss it to Rose. He's on the 28. And down he goes, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Jets 7, Tennessee nothing. New England is leaving nothing. A 23 points in a row, 23-3 over Detroit. The Jets lead Tennessee. Tennessee's 3-1. They have a heck of a good defense. 2nd and 8. They give it to Franklin. Franklin gets nothing there. He only gets a couple. It'll be 3rd and 6. Cleveland gets a field goal. Don Cockcroft. He played until the 80s. It's 14-3. Remember, Cockcroft was on the Red Right 88. I think, was that him or Mark Mosley? I forget. I think it was Cockcroft in Red Right 88 game. 3rd and 6 from the 30. 6.5 to go. The blitz is on. There it is. Marino doesn't have the time. He's hit once. He dives away. And he's going to start to run. He'll go around the edge. Did he get enough? No, he only got a yard. It'll be 4th and 5. Carolina leads Houston again. And the New York Jets intercepted and ran it back 61 yards. Tennessee's down 14-0. Tennessee, a lot like Nebraska football. They're not made to come back. They're made just to run all over you. So here's the punt by Roby. It'll be deep. And Azahir Hakeem with the fair catch. Azahir Hakeem at his own 26. 9-7, Miami leads St. Louis. St. Louis will get it on the 26. We're going to take a quick break here. Just a back and forth game. St. Louis can't get anything going consistently. Buffalo is all over Seattle, 17-3. My goodness. Okay, it was Cockcroft, yeah. Thank you for that. I needed to know that. That was, I remember, because they didn't want him kicking because he already missed a couple things that day. I think he missed both extra points and all the field goals. It was terrible. St. Louis has it under 6 minutes in the second. They give it to Marshall Falk. And a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Baltimore 7, Atlanta 3. Atlanta, Mazzani a 52-yard field goal. Crosby 44-yard field goal there. And New Orleans takes the lead on San Francisco. That could be crazy. Cook a 61-yard pass. 2nd and 8 from the 28. They run to Holcomb. Holcomb will go, turns the right side, the corner. He's hit by Barnett, he fumbles, and it goes out of bounds. Gains 4. 3rd and 4. Oh my. 3rd and 4 from the 32. Warner to throw. He's looking for Falk. He's still looking. He's going to let it go downfield. He has it at the 47, and he got 15 in the first down. He needed 4, and he got 15. Marshall Falk, so good out of the backfield. Chicago just needs a tie to clinch, and Minnesota would be eliminated. And Detroit gets a field goal there, 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes here, it'll be 1st and 10. Warner to throw. They're going to throw to Marshall Falk again. They complete it to Falk, and he goes down to the 41 of Miami, 12 yards and a first down. Green Bay, another field goal, 42 yards. The fourth defensive touchdown for Kansas City. 4 defensive touchdowns for Kansas City. Mitchell, a 21-yard interception return. 4 defensive touchdowns for Kansas City. Can't believe that. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for St. Louis. What a game there. That's incredible. They give it to Holcomb. Holcomb getting around the edge. He goes upfield. Here comes Robert Holcomb. And down to the 28 again at 13.
First down.
First down for St. Louis. The Jets have a 21-0 lead. Sanchez, a quarterback sneak. To 18. This will be the last play of the morning, maybe. Warner to throw. He's going to throw to Marshall Falk, too low. And it'll be incomplete. We're going to have one more. 2nd and 10 from the 28 for Miami. Warner to throw again. He's going to throw deep to Fro, and it's knocked away. Is that going to be the 2-minute warning? It is. Carolina, Greg Olsen has 6 catches, but as we go, we're at the 2-minute warning, and it is right now St. Louis trying to get the lead. We're going to reset everything at halftime. If you're wondering what the music is that I'm playing, I used to play it during the elections in the 1980s in Pakistan. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 28. Let's see if Warner can do something. They're going to throw. He's looking down the field. He throws to Isaac Bruce, and it's tipped away. It'll be 4th and 10. Jeff Wilkins hitting 62% of his field goals from 45 yards, and now he's going to try and hit this one. This is to take a 1-point lead. The first kick of the day to take the lead. It is up, it is over, and this one is drifting to the right, and it is no good. He missed it. Jeff Wilkins has missed a 45-yard field goal. And now Miami has it at the 35. Jacksonville just took a 10-7 lead. Freddie Taylor, a 3-yard pass from Byron Leftwich. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 35. Marino to throw. He's going to throw to Woody Bennett, incomplete. 2nd and 10. All right. This is one of the most unbelievable things. There are 5 defensive touchdowns in the Kansas City and Oakland game. 5 defensive touchdowns. If I'm on offense, you know what I'm doing at Kansas City? I'm just taking a knee. I'm taking a knee and saying, okay, Oakland, do something. That's unbelievable. 5 defensive touchdowns. It's 28-7, Kansas City leads. That's going to help their plus minus in case they need a tiebreaker. It'll be 2nd and 10. Marino to throw. He's going to throw to Overstreet, and Overstreet at the 37, and he gets a run. It'll be 11 yards, a first down.
First down.
Are they going to call a timeout? And
timeout,
yeah, they
offense.
are. So 1:40 to go. Miami has 1:28 to go. Miami has 1 timeout to go. First down and 10 at their own 46. Marino to throw again. He's going to throw to Mark Duper. And this one's going to be incomplete, 2nd and 10. Carolina 17, Houston 10. Gano, the best kicker, one of the best kickers, a 48-yard field goal on that one. 2nd and 10 from the 46. And Marino's going to throw. He's looking, he's going to draw it to Overstreet, and he only gets a yard. 3rd and 9. Cincinnati has a 6-0 lead over the Steelers. And Prater at a 32-yard field goal. It's 15-10. Green Bay and Denver, that'll be big. Remember, you gotta eliminate Manning because you're not going to get many times to do it. It'll be third down and long from their own 37. Are they going to try and run it? No, they're going to throw. They're going to throw long to Joe Rose. He's open, and Joe Rose, he got it at the 40, the 30. There's Joe Rose, and he's down to the 18 of St. Louis, and they're going to call a timeout. They have to. And they will call a timeout. First down on St. Louis's 18-yard line. Look at Vincent Jackson, 34 yards from Rivers, and San Diego's a 14-10 lead. So calling their final timeout. Here comes Miami. It's going to be first down and 10. From the St. Louis 18. No timeouts. Marino to throw. Marino's looking for somebody else. They throw to Nat Moore, incomplete. It'll be second and 10. They got plenty of time here. Second down and 10 from the St. Louis 18. They're going to throw. They throw to Duriel Harris, and it's knocked away by Keith Lyle. Third and 10. Dallas a 21-3 lead as Bullet Bob Hayes, who scored 3 times on punt returns, has a 1-yard pass from Don Meredith. And now they lead 21-3. That's huge. Third and 10. They have enough time to run their field goal unit out there if they're down in play. Marino to throw. He's rolling away. And here comes DeMarco Farr. And Marino, he's going to throw long to Duper, and it's broken up. It'll be fourth and 10, and Von Schauman now will come in. It's 26-6 New England. Laskowski there. Von Schauman 35 yards, hitting 85% of his field goals. And this is his first kick. It is up and it is over, and it is no good. He missed it, Von Schauman. He missed it like Jeff Wilkins. And 16 seconds to go. St. Louis, I would say, probably will take the knee. Let's see what they do. And they're going to throw to Torrey Holt. It's deflected. Incomplete, second down and 10. 9 seconds, and Warner will take the knee. They take the knee. The Steelers hit a 55-yard field goal from Jeff Reed, making it 6-3, and Jacksonville hits a 47-yard Hail Mary to lead San Diego 17-14. This is getting insane. We're going to show you the stats, and then we'll go over what all the scores mean. Enjoy the election music from Pakistan from 1980 as you take a look at the statistics. All right, we're going to have halftime. We're going to tell you if the trend holds and take the scores and tell you, okay, if the trend holds, this will happen. Let's take a look. Baltimore 7, Atlanta 3 at the half. If the trend holds, Baltimore would clinch and Atlanta would be eliminated. Carolina 17, Houston 10. Carolina would throw themselves up at 3-2, depending on this St. Louis game. We'll get to that in a second. Cincinnati 6, Pittsburgh 3. Cincinnati is 1-1-2. The trends holds, they'll be 2-1-2. And the Steelers will be 2-2-1. And that'll put Cincinnati from third to at least first. Dallas leading Cleveland 21-3. The Dallas Cowboys, the trend holds, they'll be 4-1 and clinch. Cleveland will be 2-3, and we'll get to that mess in a second. Green Bay leading. If that holds, Green Bay would go 4-1. Denver will be eliminated. San Diego losing to Jacksonville. San Diego is 2-2. Jacksonville's 1-3. They would tie at 2-3. Jacksonville and San Diego on record. Kansas City would beat Oakland, and Kansas City would tie Oakland. It would go to plus minus. As Kansas City is, as I'm taking a look, they would go to 2-3. Kansas City, Oakland, and Cleveland would probably go to plus minus. And with this humongous deficit, Oakland would be way back, and they would have to hope for a lot of weird things. Chicago and Minnesota. Chicago would clinch, and Minnesota would be, I believe they would be eliminated with a loss, depending on the other game in their conference. The Arizona against the New York Giants. The New York Giants with a loss would be 1-3-1, and it would absolutely be devastating for them. As the New York Giants, Arizona with a win would go 3-2. The Giants would go 1-3-1, and they would hope, well, Washington would have to lose to Tampa Bay, which is not happening. The Jets are beating Tennessee. They would go 3-2. Tennessee would be 3-2. And if San Diego wins, San Diego would be 3-2, but they're losing to Jacksonville. New England beating Detroit. New England surviving. New Orleans is up on San Francisco. New Orleans would go 2-3. San Francisco 2-1. And that means that if Pittsburgh loses to Cincinnati, we would have a mess going into the last game. Baltimore is up 14-7 against Philadelphia. A win in Baltimore would clinch, and Philadelphia would be done. Buffalo 17-3. Buffalo would go 3-2. Same with Seattle, and at least I would say Seattle big on the plus minus, but Buffalo right now would. Seattle would have the plus minus. If they, I think Buffalo beat Seattle before. Miami and St. Louis, we know this game, the winner of Miami wins, they clinch. If St. Louis wins, they're going to have the tiebreaker along with Miami. And Washington is big on Tampa Bay. So St. Louis is going to receive. Shaman will kick. Right now, did you get all that? There's going to be a test on that. Shaman will kick to Tony Horn, 29 yards. Up to the 35. Preston Pearson gets the opening kickoff. The most dangerous man in football, and he scores from 92. From 92 yards, it's 21-7 Baltimore. First down to 10 from their own 35.
Flag on the play.
As the return brought it all the way up, there's a
False
flag
start.
and a false start there.
Offense.
Not too many penalties in the first half. Either of these teams, it'll be first and 15 here. It was a big holding call early, but it'll be first and 15 from their own 30. They give it to Marshall Faulk. He gains 3 to the outside. It'll be second down and 12. Second and 12 from their own 33. And the blitz is on by Roan. Warner to throw. He's looking around for another receiver. He throws to Torrey Holt and let him a little too much. It'll be third down. Third and 12. This is big. It's going to be a nickel. For Miami, they're going to throw. They throw to Isaac Bruce. He got it at the 43, but he's down. He's 2 yards short. He is 2 yards short. It's fourth down. And Rick Tootin will come in and try and pin him deep. I don't know if Clayton can return this. Will they let it go? Bobbled snap by Tootin, and he gets it off. High and deep. Clayton at his own 17. Here comes Mark Clayton. He has an opening. He's hit after 4 yards, and he keeps on the football. He falls on the football. He does not fumble it. Here comes Marino at his own 21. beginning his first drive of the second half. They give it to Franklin. Very choppy here. Franklin gets a yard. It'll be second down and 9. Denver, C.J. Anderson, a 3-yard run. And guess what? Denver has salvaging qualities now. It's 17-15. Second and 9 from the 22. Marino, they're going to go to Overstreet. And here it is. Overstreet goes through the line. Here comes Overstreet, a gain of 5. It'll be third and 4. Baltimore, a 2-yard pass from Jackson. And Atlanta is looking not good now. Third and 4 from the 27. They're going to throw to Nat Moore. Moore to 35. Here comes Nat, and he's hit hard. Fumbles the football, and let's see who got it. It is Miami at the 35. 8 yards on the catch, and Miami gets a first down. Finally, the first score in that Kansas City-Oakland game that is not a defensive touchdown. Oakland has made it 28-10. And Washington, Ricky Sanders from Ripon, they're just blowing away Tampa Bay. First and 10 from the 35. They give to Tony Nathan. No play action. Marino. He's going to Dupa. Home run ball actually to Nat Moore. And it is incomplete. Second and 10. Second and 10 from the 35. Marino to throw. Marino looking. He throws downfield to Nat Moore again. There's a flag on the play. And nothing there, and let's see what it is.
Holding. Offense.
It'll be holding on Miami and push them back. It's been a very choppy game. There has been very little flow to this. David Akers, a field goal. Making it 21-10 there. But second down and 20 from the 25. They're going to draw out to Overstreet. He runs behind Lasco. Here comes Overstreet. He's up to the 34. And it'll be third and 11. There's a chance here. Third and 11 from their own 34. They're going to throw. That's a draw to Nathan. And down by Carter. He gets 4. It'll be fourth down and 7. New England 29, Detroit 6. Gostkowski a field goal there. And now Reggie Roby. Nazir Hakeem high and deep. A fair catch by Hakeem at his own 16. 46 yards. 9:20 to go. It's a 9-7 game. The safety, the intentional grounding's a difference. First and 10 from the 16. Warner throws to Ricky Fopo at the 20. With 10 up to the 26. Will be good enough for a first down. And he did. It's a first down for St. Louis. Baltimore, look at this. They're up 21-3 against Atlanta. That's big. Worshing a 49-yard field goal in the Superdome. It's 10-10 against the Saints. First and 10 from their own 26. They give it to Marshall Faulk. He goes through the middle and he runs into Gerald Small. He only gets 3. It'll be second and 7. Denver now is up 24-15 on Green Bay. That game's starting to go insane. This one is tame. Second and 7 from the 29. They give it to Robert Holcomb, the fullback, who gets 4. It'll be third and 3. The Steelers, Jerome Bettis, a 5-yard run. They lead Cincinnati 10-6. Minnesota, Chuck Foreman, a 3-yard run, 17-10. And Matt Bryan, a 55-yard field goal. It's 24-3. It'll be third and 3 from the 33. And here comes the blitz. Warner to throw. And looking, he's going to throw to Pro. He got it at the 40-yard line. Pro beats Judson, and he's up at the 49.
First down.
16 yards. And here come the St. Louis Rams. It'll be first and 10 from their own 49. I can feel just Marshall Faulk getting a big run, but they throw to Isaac Bruce. He's down to Miami's 34, gain of 17.
First down.
Rams are chiming down the field. Josh Scobie, a 45-yard field goal, and another interception return. Arizona has a 17-0 lead over the New York Giants. First and 10 from Miami's 34. Warner, he's going deep to Isaac Bruce. He got it in the end zone. Touchdown! 34 yards. Kurt Warner to Isaac Bruce. It's 13-9. he's a deadly threat anywhere. He is an absolute deadly threat anywhere. And you're going for one instead of two. Jeff Wilkins, the extra point. It'll be up and it is good. 14-9. You gotta love it. What a heck of a throw. And the Rams take the lead over the Dolphins. Here in the third quarter, and this is warming up here as Wilkins will kick to Fulton Walker. And Walker at the 9-yard line, and Walker will run it out up to the 30. There's a flag on the play, and let's see what it is.
Clipping.
It's going to be a clip. And Miami's going to be pushed back a lot, probably back to their own 9-yard line. And it is back to their own 9. It'll be first down and 10. 91 yards away from Marino. Let's see what happens.
Flag on the play.
There's another flag. They're going to get it back
False
half
start.
the distance to the goal.
Offense.
It'll be first and 14 from the 4.5. Oh my. From the 5-yard line, first and 14.
Flag on the play.
Another flag. This is, his play
Encroachment.
is loud, but this is going to be
Defense.
against St. Louis because of half the distance. It's going to be first down and 9. They gain a yard on both penalties, and it'll be a first down and 10. They give it first and 9, Franklin, and he gains 3. It'll be second and 6. That was an ugly exchange. Aldo Greco, it's a 34-yard field goal. Tennessee gets on the board. Baltimore is all over Philadelphia. Looks like the end for them. Second down and 6 from their own 13. They give it to Overstreet. Overstreet hit by Jones. He'll get 3. It'll be third down and 3. Detroit gets a 7-yard touchdown run. They're within 16. New Orleans breaks the 10-10 tie. And Armand, just what a heck of a day there. Third and 3 from the 16. And they give to Tony Nathan. No, Marino, he's looking. And Nathan has it at the 22. He's out of bounds at the 29.
First down.
And it's going to be a first down. New England 29, Detroit 13. Wes Welker with catches here. It'll be first down and 10 for Miami. Marino's rolling out. He's going to throw. He throws to Duriel Harris. He's hit. And he can't hold on. It'll be second and 10. Second down and 10 from the 29. Marino rolling away. Marino, he's looking. He's going to fire to Nat Moore. Moore is hit. He can't hold on. It'll be third and 10. Third down and 10 from the 29. Marino to
Flag
throw.
on the
There's
play.
a flag on the play. He throws to Joe Rose. He got it to 39. Over the 40. Here's Joe Rose over midfield. And he's out of bounds at the 45. What's the flag?
Offsides.
And it'll be on
Defense.
St. Louis. They're going to decline it and get a first down. Oh, how big that is. And Miami will be in St. Louis territory. What a big play. That is huge. 2:18 to go here in the third quarter. 14-9, St. Louis leads. They give it to Franklin. Franklin on the run. Gains 3 on the sideline, second and 7. San Francisco's Ray Wersching missed the extra point. He missed the extra point. And guess what? It's 17-16. It'll be second and 7 from St. Louis's 42. They hand it to Franklin. Franklin will go up the middle. He gets 7.
First
Is it
down.
enough? Yes, it is a first down. Miami driving, Jerry Rice, and now all of a sudden they're going. And Washington again is all over Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 from St. Louis's 35, Overstreet. He's going to go wide, and Overstreet, nothing. 2nd and 10. Dallas, the field goal, up big. Green Bay, the field goal to within 6. Kansas City, they finally get an offensive touchdown. It's 35-10, and they're winning. San Francisco goes ahead and hits the 2. It's 24-17. And Jared Cook, 100 yards rushing. New Orleans is going there, a second to go here. 2nd and 10 from St. Louis 35. They give it to Bennett. Jescanina stops Bennett for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 10 as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. We got one more quarter of this madness. Then we got more madness, figuring it out. Got to look at that Carolina-Houston game for these two. We got to take a look real quick. So let's take a look at some of these scores really quickly. Baltimore almost eliminating Atlanta. Carolina, though, let's take a look. If Carolina wins and St. Louis loses, now if Houston ties Carolina, it's going to be a mess. The Steelers, it's 4th and 3. They kick to Cincinnati. It's 10-6 there. Minnesota leading Chicago 17-10. There's some teams. Buffalo is way up on Seattle. Look at this. They would be tied, and if they win 1-1, which I think they did, then they would have the plus-minus, and they would be very close to Seattle. I mean, my goodness, they're blowing them out. So here we go. The Jets are beating Tennessee big. It'll be the 4th quarter here in Miami, 3rd and 10 from the 35. Marino to throw to Joe Rose. There's a flag on the play. He completes it to Rose on the 24. It'll be to the 23, a gain of 12. And let's see what the flag is. It'll be holding
Offense
on Miami, and that just negates everything. I can see people being upset on that. So it'll be 3rd and long from St. Louis's 45-yard line. Marino, he's going to throw. He throws to Joe Rose. Rose at the 39. Rose will be down to the 33, a gain of 12. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard run. It's 28-3 Baltimore. New England, Tom Brady has 300 yards passing. Thurman Thomas has now over 100 yards rushing there. They're going to try and punt and nail this thing out of bounds to Torrey Holt. And they're going to take the penalty here. They're not going to kick a 50-yard field goal.
Offense.
Which I wonder, though. Sometimes you figure kick the field goal if you miss. You never know. But anyway, they're going to punt. Reggie Roby, and he's going to try and pin the Rams deep. It's a touchdown. Rams will have it 1st down and 10 on their own 20-yard line. They give it to Robert Holcomb. Holcomb goes wide. He'll get 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. St. Louis 14, Miami 9. Here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 5 from the 25. They give it to Robert Holcomb. Holcomb goes to the outside. Out of bounds by Doug Fetters. It'll be 3rd and 5. Carolina now has a 23-10 lead. Gano misses the extra point. Had a lot of interesting things happen today. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Warner doesn't have time. He's looking. Warner's going to run it himself. He goes to the sidelines. He only gets a yard. It'll be 4th and 4. The Jets lead Tennessee. San Francisco leads New Orleans as New Orleans kicks a 50-yard field goal. And here's Tootin will kick to Mark Clayton as it's 4th and 4 here. And there it is. It's going to kick it away. Oh, Clayton has it on his own 41. Here it is. Mark Clayton, and he'll run it. He's over midfield. Here comes Mark Clayton down to the 40-yard line. Mark Clayton down to the 30. Here comes Clayton. He's down to the 25 of St. Louis. Oh, they could have just gone for it. They could have just gone for it. And it'll be 1st down and 10. St. Louis could have gone for it on 4th and 4. A big return by Miami. 1st and 10 from the 25 of St. Louis. Marino's hurry. He goes down. He's sacked at the 30 and a sack. A big one by Jeff Scanina. And it'll be 2nd and 15. Jacksonville has 6 catches for Jimmy Smith. And they have a 6-point lead over San Diego. It'll be 2nd and 15. They give it to Woody Bennett. Bennett's going to the outside. Bennett gains 4. It'll be 3rd and 11. 32-25 as Nelson, a 74-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers. And that was crazy. They're within 7. Green Bay needs a tie, and that's it. For Denver, it'll be 3rd and 11 from St. Louis's 26. Marino looking. He's going to throw to Nat Moore. Moore's got it at the 18. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's gain of 8, but they need it. There's a flag. And it's a personal foul against who? It's against the defense. And that was a huge personal foul call. A huge personal foul against St. Louis. And it'll be a 1st down at the 9-yard line. 1st down and goal at the 9. For Miami, 9:11 to go. And they run by Franklin. And he gets 3 out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Denver's driving down the field. 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line for Miami. They score, they take the lead. 2nd down and goal. They're going to run. Tony Nathan. He goes to the outside. Nathan. It goes upfield. He scores. Tony Nathan. Tony Nathan. And the difference between this Miami team and others is that they got a running game. And Tony Nathan, 5 plays, 25 yards, and now they got to go for 2. Jericho Cotry, a 1-yard pass, blowing out Houston here. That's big because Carolina holds a 1-0 lead on St. Louis in head-to-heads, which means the Rams can only tie them on the last week. That might be a game to get in. Now here is the 2-point conversion. Let's see. Marino, he's going to fake to Overstreet. He throws to Nat Moore, and he's got it at 17-14. Oh my goodness, this lead, this game is just going insane. As it is 17-14. So much is going to be decided here. So much as Von Schaman will kick the Horn and Carpenter. And Von Schaman, it is a deep kick. Horn on his own goal line. It gets up to the 19. St. Louis cannot afford to lose, because if they lose, then they got to play a team that beat them by a point. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 19. Warner to throw. He's going to look for Bruce, and he got out to 39, a gain of 20. Up to the 43, 24 yards, and a first down. Manning has 300 yards as usual. Julius Thomas, 8 catches. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 43. 7.5 to go in the game. Here's Warner. He's looking. He's being pressured. He throws to Isaac Bruce. He completes it again. Bruce down to Miami's 48, 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Eric Decker, 100 yards receiving. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from Miami's 48. They give to Marshall Falk. And Baumhauer tried to plug that thing, but Falk gets 2 and a first down for St. Louis. Carolina big. San Diego has a 1-point lead. Chambers. And they hit the extra point. Jimmy Smith, they're coming down the field though. Tennessee scored from Neil O'Donnell. Oh my goodness, Neil O'Donnell's in the game. Eddie George did not hit the 2-point conversion. New England is just another safety on Detroit. They have 2 safeties in the game for New England, and Baltimore is just absolutely winning that game. 35-10, Philadelphia's done. Warner gives to Watson. Watson goes to the outside, a gain 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Trying to get some. Bullock, a 27-yard field goal. Houston is down within 17. 5:22 to go. It'll be 2nd and 3. Miami's 39. They throw to Roland Williams. He got it. And he gets 6 and a first down. So Andrews, a 13-yard pass from Barkowski. They need 18 points in the last 4.5 minutes. Denver scores to take the lead. Jordy Nelson, Green Bay is getting down the field. In Arizona, 4-yard fumble return. And New York looks like they're going to be done. 1st and 10 from Miami's 33. They give it to Justin Watson. Watson on the outside. And he's down to the 13-yard line. 20 yards. And St. Louis is getting down here. The Steelers, Jerome Bettis, an 11-yard run. Dallas 31-3 there. Green Bay a touchdown. Greg Jennings, and they're getting closer. Joe Montana has 300 yards. Baltimore's up 42-10. Oh, that is big. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from Miami's 13. This is really big. Warner, he fakes to Marshall Falk. He's going to hand it off. Azahir Hakeem on the end around. And Azahir Hakeem, nothing to the outside. He reverses. And Azahir Hakeem, and he finds an opening. Azahir Hakeem scores! A touchdown! Azahir Hakeem on a reverse, and he goes against the grain, and he ends up scoring. Oh, that was a huge touchdown by St. Louis. Now here's the extra point. Jeff Wilkins, 3:37 to go. It is up, it is good. My goodness. And, oh, hey, HC0023, great to see you. Listen to some more disco music from Pakistan's election in the 1980s as we show you some scores with 3 minutes to go. So, I will say this before we kick off. I mean, I've had some blowout games, but in the last couple of days, I've seen some really weird things. Of course, HC0023, you remember the miracle ending. Oh, Al Red Sox fan, Hey, great to see you. Please check out this ending. Anything like last night, it's going to be crazy. And you can ask HC0023 who saw that ending last night. We were live, and he was watching that one, and with the fumble, with no time left, and an offensive lineman running 89 yards for a touchdown to win a game. Oh my God, the offensive lineman picking up a fumble and running 89 yards and winning a game instead of them throwing a Hail Mary. Oh my God, that was unbelievable. That was absolutely unbelievable. But here we go, Marino now will get his chance. Wilkins will kick. And this thing, Fulton Walker at the 1. Walker will get up to the 21. Buffalo's going to win that game, but Seattle needs a plus-minus. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 21. And they hand off to Overstreet, and Collins with the stop of 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. 2:47 to go in the game. 21-17. St. Louis leads Miami. The snap, Marino to throw. Now they're going to draw it to Nathan. Nathan goes right up the middle, and he gains 4. It'll be 3rd and 3. Paul Krause has just intercepted a Chicago pass in the end zone. If Chicago would have scored, then Chicago would have knocked Minnesota out with a tie. But Paul Krause has intercepted the pass in the end zone, and it is 17-10. Minnesota leads. Arizona is up big, and New England a field goal. They're going to win there. 3rd and 3. Marino under pressure. He's looking. He's going to throw to Tony Nathan. It's a little bit high for Nathan. Nathan at the 29. Nathan at the 31. Is it enough? Is it enough? Oh, they're short. It's going to be 4th and 1. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and they're going for it. The 2-minute warning. It's all going to end up on this. We're going to give you everything at the end of the game. Right now, we can tell you this much: with Carolina leading, then if St. Louis loses, then it's going to be set up with an all-or-nothing game against Carolina. That's if St. Louis loses. If they hold on and win, we'll see. Both teams will be 3-1-1, with St. Louis holding the tiebreaker as they play Carolina, and Miami will play Houston. So here we go. It's going to be 4th and a yard for Miami. The blitz is on. Everybody's coming. Marino under pressure. He's going to throw. He's going to throw, and he's sacked. He's sacked. He went to throw. He went to throw on 4th down and 1, and he gets sacked. And now it's going to be St. Louis's ball. Unbelievable. And Miami's going to have to use their timeout. So Carolina up big, and the Saints driving down the field. It'll be 1st and 10. And Miami's 26, a 1st down. They're probably going to win the game. Marshall Faulk gets 4 here. It'll be 2nd and 6 in the timeout.
Timeout, defense.
1:50 to go. Dallas leading Cleveland. And Detroit's Barry Sanders gets it. You can see he's sad in that picture as Detroit's out of it. They had a big win on the opening day and a big tie. They were 1-0-1, and they've lost their next 3. 2nd and 6, a 1st down, and it's probably over. They give it to Hodgins. He loses 1. It's 3rd down and 7.
Timeout, defense.
Another timeout. 3rd and 7 now. A 1st down, and it is over. 3rd down and 7. Warner back to throw. He's being flushed. He's looking. And he's sacked. He loses 7. Mike Charles. And they use their final timeout on this.
Timeout, defense.
It'll now be 47 yards for Jeff Wilkins. 47 yards. He's only hitting 59%. This will make it 24-17. From 47 yards, 0 for 1 today. It is up, it is over, and this one is good! Oh, that is so big! It's 24-17. They were trying to win the game, but they didn't do it. Jeff Wilkins now. They're going to kick to Miami. Miami has no timeouts. Walker at the 5. It gets up to the 29. Green Bay has a lead now. Green Bay has scored with 1:07 to go, and it's 39-38. Denver will get the ball, and that'll be it. Denver will get the ball with a chance at 1:07 to save their own season. So here we go. It's going to be first down and 10 for Miami. On their own 29. They're going to throw to Nat Moore, and it's low, deflected, second down. Paul Krause has his 3rd interception of the day, and Minnesota is probably going to hold on and survive, second down and 10. And here they go, Marino to throw. He's looking deep for Mark Duper, and he makes a grab at the 32nd. Did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get it? And he incomplete. Oh, that would have been a game changer. New Orleans with 43 seconds to go. Michael Thomas, a 3-yard pass from Breeze. It's 27-24. And here we go. It's going to be 3rd and long from the 29. They're going to throw to Duper. It's broken up. It'll be 4th and 10. Oh, if he would have got it at the 39, that would have been big. But it's going to be 4th and 10 from the 29. Marino, he fakes the end around. He's looking. He's going to throw to Duper, and it's incomplete, and St. Louis is going to win. Now we're going to go to Denver quickly. We're going to quickly go to Denver. Some finals. Baltimore eliminates Atlanta. The Steelers big against Cincinnati. I think they clinch. Dallas is going to win. Denver's on Green Bay 36, trying to win it all. San Diego's going to win. Minnesota's going to win. Arizona's going to win. San Francisco, they're on their own 20. That's big. New England's going to win. The Jets are going to win. Baltimore's going to win. Buffalo's going to win there. And St. Louis is going to win as they'll just take a knee. Washington will win. And right now, Denver and Green Bay. Denver 58 degrees and cloudy. This is it for Denver. This would be 53 from this point. 29 seconds to go. 2 timeouts for Denver. And here they go. 1st and 10 from the 36. Manning. And he's looking. He throws to Julius Thomas. Incomplete. Buffalo kicks a field goal there. That's plus minus. 2nd and 10. You're wondering why they do it. It's because it's easy. It's plus minus. You need that. Manning looking to throw. He's going to throw. He throws to Noshawn Marino. He got out to 37. There's Noshawn out of bounds. I think he lost a yard. He did. 3rd. Let's see. No, he made the catch. He lost 1. 12 seconds to go. 3rd and long. My goodness, what in the world? 3rd and 11 from Green Bay's 37. They need some field goal yards. They throw to Jacob Tam. There's a flag on the play. And oh my goodness, is that going to be pass interference?
Illegal receiver downfield.
No, it's going to be an illegal receiver down the field. And now they're going to have to kick from 58 yards. Oh my goodness. They're going to decline the penalty. It's 4th and 11. I would take it. Matt Prater from 54. From 54 to win the game and to save Denver's season. And this is from 54 yards. If he hits it, Denver is still in the hunt. If he misses it, then Denver's eliminated. Denver's fortune all comes down to Matt Prater. And here we go. Matt Prater from 54. He's 1 for 2 today. This is big. It is up. It is over. And it is good! From 54 yards! Matt Prater with the wind behind him. And Denver is still alive. They are still alive. They lead 41-39. 80 points. There has been 183 points by both of these teams. Matt Prater, 183 in 2 games. Prater will kick to Cobb and Driver. And it'll be a low bouncing one. Driver at the 28. Driver running. Driver, and that's it. It's over. It's over. And the Denver Broncos are still in it. Aaron Rodgers had 433 yards and 4 touchdowns. Manning was 36 for 51, 340. You look at the box score very quickly. Manning, a less than Rodgers day, but almost 21-17 in the fourth quarter. It was only 3-0. Green Bay scored 3 in the first and 3 in the third, and they still almost won this game. I don't understand why they declined that penalty. Why in the world would you? The wind barely pushed it over. If they take the penalty, they got to kick the field goal, and it's no good from 59. That's incredible. And now we're going to go over all of the games and all the statistics and all the scores and what anywhere is, what is going on and all that stuff. So right now we're going to take a look. Baltimore beat Atlanta right here. Lamar Jackson, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. Very good day. Jackson didn't need to run too much. Baltimore, big day. They just beat Atlanta. Atlanta is done. Carolina stays in it with a win. They beat Houston 33-13. Cam Newton, what a day passing for him. Fitzpatrick looked pretty awful. They doubled. 468 would be doubling. They almost doubled Houston. It's 33-13 there. The Steelers go to 3-1-1. And Cincinnati goes to 1-2-2. Roethlisberger goes 7-17, 110 yards and 2 picks. Ken Anderson was absolutely the same garbage, but it was the Steelers' running game, it looked like. No, it was just an ugly football game. And you see there, not much going on. Just 116 plays of absolute crud. Dallas beat Cleveland. Dallas will clinch. And Meredith had a good day. Ryan did not. Leroy Kelly, a good running day, but just too much as Dallas does this pretty well. The game, the ending, you just saw very big. As Peyton Manning, an unbelievable day. Better running football for Denver and Green Bay. Remember, in the World Cup format, these teams will not meet unless it's the championship game. They could meet in a championship game. The first game, we had 1,200 yards. Over 1,200 yards. This game, we have 957 yards between them. 957. Remember, we had 1,000 yards between the two. San Diego and Jacksonville. San Diego, Phillip Rivers, what a great day. Byron Leftwich, what a great day. That was back and forth. Jacksonville goes to 1-4. They're done. How about this game? 5 total defensive touchdowns. 4 by Kansas City. Thomas, 58-yard interception. Williamson, a fumble in the end zone. Smith, a 10-yard interception. And Mitchell, a 21-yard interception. And then after that, it was 10-7. No, it was 7-3 after that. No, 10-10. No, it's 10-7 Raiders. Sorry after that, but the Raiders got a 69-yard interception. You can see it wasn't a good day at all, but it is what it is there, 35-10. Minnesota stays alive. They stay alive. McMahon, a terrible day. Tarkenton, not a good day. It was just a crazy day, a defensive day. Chicago didn't get 100 yards running or passing. Arizona blanks the Giants. The Giants, I believe, are out of it. Phil Simms, 3 picks. Carson Palmer, not the greatest day in the world. Defensively, that game was just very low scoring. The Jets beating Tennessee. That's a big one. Tennessee is now 3-2, and same with the Jets. And Sanchez, not a great day. Neil O'Donnell replaced Steve McNair, and, well, not the greatest in the world. New England goes to 2-1. They have a chance to get in, as Tom Brady did a Tom Brady-like day, and Gagliano couldn't keep it up. That was very big. New England had 2 safeties in the day and 443 yards total offense. New Orleans beats San Francisco. San Francisco is now 2-1. Montana is two touchdowns and a pick. Drew Brees exactly 300 yards, and there was 754 yards in that one. Baltimore busted Philadelphia, and Earl Morrall, not the greatest of days, but 10 of 27 for 292 and 2 long touchdowns of 80 and 59. They ended up 369 yards. They spread it around. They're 4-1. They eliminate Philadelphia. Buffalo is now 3-2. Seattle is 3-2. Jim Kelly, a good day. Thurman Thomas, a great day. Holmes, a great day. You see 399 yards of offense, and it looked good there. Buffalo just blew out Seattle. The game that you just saw, Miami and St. Louis. Miami suffers their first loss. Marino, not the best of days. Warner had a solid day. 2 touchdowns, no picks, and he came back at the very end. They were down 17-14, and then they ended up scoring 21-17. Then the 4th down, they don't get it. The field goal, Miami couldn't do a thing. Washington and Tampa Bay. Washington just blew them out. Chris Sims, 3 picks. Mark Rippon, a heck of a day. A really good one, 368 yards. Looking at the standings for this, this is, so Houston is the only winless team here. So St. Louis and Miami both have the same record. Now, here's the funny part. Miami plays Houston, and St. Louis plays Carolina. If Carolina beats St. Louis, they'll be 4-2. St. Louis will be 3-2-1. Then it would depend on Miami. What is Miami going to do? Miami should beat Houston. But remember, they struggled with Houston the last game. They needed 12 points late to beat Houston. So if Miami beats Houston, Miami's in. If St. Louis beats, because the winner is St. Louis and Carolina is in no matter what. So if Carolina wins, they'll be 4-2, and they'll be in no matter what. St. Louis, they'll be in no matter what. So that's a big one to watch. Miami, if they lose, then it would be St. Louis going in. If they lose, if St. Louis wins and Miami loses, St. Louis and Miami would move in. If Carolina wins and Miami loses, then Carolina and St. Louis would go in. If they both win, then it's both the same thing here. Division number 2, you see, got 3 teams. The 3-2 winner will move on. The team playing 1-4, you just gotta, I think we'll take a look at that a little bit later. Washington is in. They're in. And it's just going to be Arizona and Tampa Bay fighting for that second spot. In Division 4, Baltimore they are in, and Green Bay with the loss in Denver, and now it's going to be plus minus. Denver will have to beat Philadelphia. Remember, Philadelphia beat Denver big. If Denver beats Philadelphia big, Green Bay has to lose to Baltimore. And if Green Bay beats Baltimore, then Baltimore has a loss. I forget who it's to. But anyway, Division 5, the Steelers are not necessarily in. Their worst they can go is 3-2-1. So they're in. The Steelers are in. Because 3-2-1, it would be the same as San Francisco, but they play San Francisco. New Orleans plays Cincinnati. And if the Steelers lose to San Francisco, then I believe that San Francisco would win it, and the Steelers would be second. If the Steelers beat San Francisco, then at 2-3-1, Cincinnati has a chance with a win. They would go over New Orleans. Cincinnati-New Orleans would be a chance to go. The winner would go. Division 6, Baltimore's 4-1. They're in. They clinched. Chicago and Minnesota are the teams fighting. Minnesota beat Chicago today. I believe Minnesota is Atlanta and Chicago is Baltimore. Well, that's a big one. If Chicago beats Baltimore, they're in. Division 7, boy, my God, where are these divisions? Division 7, Seattle is up on Buffalo on points. So Seattle is a plus 12 and Buffalo is a minus 10. New England is 2-2-1. But New England, they would have to beat, I believe they play Seattle and Buffalo plays Detroit. I got to take a look at that one. But here's the thing, New England must win. If they tie or lose, they're done. If they win, they'll be 3-2-1, and that'll be better than 3-3. So they will get in. And which, I don't know. Dallas, all right. Oakland, Kansas City. Now, Oakland still has to play. Oakland is 2-3. Head-to-head, Kansas City is 2-2. So Kansas City will play Dallas. And Oakland will play Cleveland. So when you look at this, it'll be plus minus Kansas City over Cleveland, plus 7 to minus 14. Oakland is the team that needs to win. If Oakland beats Cleveland and Kansas City beats Dallas, Kansas City, it would be Kansas City going because the plus minus. Oakland would have to beat Cleveland by 60 points. That time Cleveland, I know it's Cleveland, but if Cleveland wins, if Cleveland beats Oakland, then they got to root for Dallas to beat Kansas City. Because if Dallas wins, then the winner of Oakland-Cleveland moves on. If Dallas loses, then Oakland and Cleveland, the winner, it'll just be Kansas City, whatever. Kansas City would match up with that team. And it would be plus minus because Kansas City lost all the games and now they're winning all the games. So if Kansas City wins, they will be 1-1 against everybody, which means Kansas City and the winner of Oakland and Cleveland would have to go to plus minus, which basically would mean that if Kansas City wins, Oakland is done because Kansas City will get the second spot. If Kansas City wins, then Cleveland would have to win by a lot, And if Cleveland wins by a lot, that'd be big. Now, if Kansas City loses to Dallas, then the winner would move on of Oakland and Cleveland. And then if they tie, you would go to the tiebreakers. My God, was that crazy now? Oakland and Cleveland. Oakland is 2-1 over Kansas City. They're 1-1 over Kansas City. They have one win over Kansas City, and I believe one over Dallas, maybe. Yeah, one over Kansas City, one over Dallas. So they're 0-1 to Cleveland, so I think Cleveland would make it if Cleveland wins. I don't know. It's a crazy situation. So now we take a look very quickly. Houston can play the spoiler. You're right on that. Quick summary of this week. Aaron Rodgers, 433. Drew Brees, 300 yards, MVP, 100 yards for Thomas Sanders and Leroy Kelly. 1 and 2 in that whole thing. Michael Thomas, 10 receptions. Julius Thomas, 10 receptions. Passing leaders, Peyton Manning is going to throw 2,000 yards in 6 games. That's a 6,000-yard season. Unbelievable there. Now for the schedule in week number 6. You can see that Baltimore and Chicago has to lose and Minnesota has to win. And if they do that, if Chicago loses and Minnesota wins, where is Chicago and Minnesota? Then we go to plus minus, and that could be hairy. If Chicago loses by 10 or 17, let's say they lose by 10, plus 7, and Minnesota would have to win by 16 over Atlanta, which they can do. My goodness. Buffalo and Detroit. Buffalo, all they got to do is win at home against Detroit. St. Louis and Carolina. Oh, that's a big game. That's a big game because if Miami wins and Carolina wins, St. Louis is done. St. Louis is done. But Houston and Miami, they played a heck of a game before. A heck of a game. Kansas City, Dallas, Philadelphia, and Denver. Denver needs to win and win big. Against Philadelphia, they lost 45-28 last time. The Jets and Jacksonville, Jets trying to win. And there you see New Orleans and Cincinnati. That's a crazy game. The Steelers and San Francisco. If the Steelers have clinched, they can only go 3-2-1. And if they lose to San Francisco, both the Steelers and the 49ers would be the only teams that end up over 500. So if the 49ers beat the Steelers, they both go, because Cincinnati can only go 500 and New Orleans can only go 500. So it doesn't matter who wins that game. Or if they tie, they're still under 500. And the rest of the games here, San Diego and Tennessee. That is big. Where's the Jets in? 3-2 and 3-2. And the Jets are 3-2. So Jacksonville is 1-4. So if Jacksonville wins, then the loser, San Diego, Tennessee, will match up against the Jets. Tampa Bay is 2-3. Arizona is 3-2. Now this is the weird part. Look at Arizona, they're 3-2. Washington is in, we know that. They can only go 3-2-1, and they'll be over 500. There won't be 2 other people over 500. But if Arizona loses to Tampa Bay, they're going to have to lose by 20 or so. The Giants cannot get 3 wins, which Washington and Arizona has, so the Giants are eliminated. Crazy day. Crazy day. So now we're going to take a look at the losers. The losers. So here we go, the losers, and now we're going to play the losers, and here we go. Miami beats St. Louis here, 24-6. Lemon Bob Lemon, not bad at all. And Green Bay beats Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, one of the worst teams on the game. The Jets beat Houston. Houston a surprise, but they lost 4 straight. Indianapolis loses to Denver in overtime. Indianapolis is playing everybody tough, though. Dallas beat Oakland. Oakland is one of the worst teams of all time. Dante Culpepper, their quarterback. He's on the best team and the worst team. Detroit, they beat Kansas City 24-23, a big comeback there. Kansas City is 2-7. Heartbreaking 2-7. Buffalo wins a big game. O.J. Simpson, 93 yards. Shaw, an okay day. Minshew, a good day. But a huge fourth quarter. It was 24-17 going in, and Buffalo just blew them away. Chicago beat the Boston Patriots 0-2. Chicago undefeated. They're 26-20 winners. Minnesota 27-22. Very big there. Carolina 17-15 over Philadelphia. They're 3-5. Philadelphia's 4-4. The Steelers lose to the Bengals 21-19. And they couldn't get the 2-pointer at the end. That Steeler team not too bad. Baltimore blows out San Francisco 38-7. They led 38-0. Harbaugh, just a great day. Washington 19 beat the New Orleans Saints 34-24. A Case Keenum, good. Jim Everett, even better, but Jim Everett, that was a big thing for him. He gets a big day and they lose. And the battle of the worst teams, San Diego couldn't get to 2 at the end. And Atlanta 14-12 over San Diego. Now for the losers. San Diego is terrible in Group A. Group B, Seattle had the week off. That's why there were no huge blowout games. Group C, Tampa Bay is 1-7, and they're just as bad. 86 Tampa Bay. Group D, Carolina's 3-5. Okay, look at that division in Group D. Group E, again, Group E, a lot of people are 500 or less. Oakland is 1-8. They're terrible. Group F, Indianapolis is 3-5. Group G, New Orleans and Kansas City 2-6 and 2-7. Chicago is 9-0. Cincinnati and Baltimore have 1 loss, and Chicago's 9-0. How about Cleveland? Where's Cleveland to 99? I don't think there they go. Group H. So Chicago, you go. Group H. Pittsburgh is 5-3. Minnesota's 5-3. The Steelers beat Minnesota last week. Miami is 7-2. Cleveland is 6-2. Looking at the Week 10 matchups, the Jets and Jacksonville, a battle of the best of the worst. Seattle against Tampa Bay. Oh. You want to talk about a painful game to watch? That'll be painful. That might be the best loser game that we can have. All this stuff going on. Tampa Bay and Seattle. Oh, how 86 Tampa Bay and 76 Seattle. Oh, God. Ready to speak about losers. So there we go. And that'll be week number 10. Quick, the summary in week number 9. Harbaugh looking good. The rushing leaders, Jamal Charles. Looking pretty good. The output here, we're going to hit full standings, and it'll go there. Well, thank you very much. We just decided to do a midweek of this game. We're going to put everything in to our websites, and that'll be it. I want to thank HC0023 for staying with me for the rest of the game. There are some crazy scenarios there, but check out the website and everything, and it should be good. And so anyway, this is going to be big, and I hope everything's going well for everybody. So hey, next time, Saturday morning, I'm pretty sure Thailand time, it's going to be insane. And then later on in the road, later on, We got the World Cup of college football. Oh, I'm bringing in and they're all going to be. I'm going to call it the Rose Bowl, the Rose Bowl tournament, the Tournament of the Roses. I'm going to call it where every game's going to be in a Rose Bowl, all neutral site, just like the real World Cup. Every game neutral site. And I'm going to bring of some of the best football teams that I can think of all time. And they're going to be, I'm going to divide them modern day. They're going to be from 1965 on. From 1965 on. I'm thinking of a few because I don't have time to take every single one like I did here. Oh my God. 32 teams. I might run off some teams. I might run off some teams and put them all in and just run one simulation with them, with my top teams, and just put the best ones in. That's what I might do. I might just put them in the selection show. And 32 teams, my goodness. But anyways, have a great day, and I will talk to you later. See you later.